My rule of thumb is when it comes to money, behind every great fortune lies a great crime. My name is Sinclair. If I had a resume, my occupation would be thief. Small-time stuff. Jobs that could get you in trouble, but by no means land you on the most wanted list. Like any crook, I was always looking for that big score. The one that moves you from Crapville to Easy Street. Like winning the lottery, except you steal the jackpot. I was down on my luck and beginning to think my payday would never come. Then out of the blue, I'd get a call about work on a job. My talents were needed. The caller gets my attention when they say, "Sinclair, this may be the big one." I'm excited. The rain even feels good, like it's washing off the bad luck I've been carrying. I was meeting a voluptuous redhead named Roxy Kavanaugh. Roxy was a walking contradiction, a statuesque goddess all men craved but could never have. Unfortunately for the male race, Roxy played on the other team. She was what you called a lipstick lesbian. We had met when I was in county doing a 6-month stint for check forgery. Roxy had something rare among inmates: intelligence. She was sharp. She called herself an idea person. Good ideas in our line of work make you rich. Roxy shared her plan. She didn't disappoint me. Her job was a big heist. It was simple but well thought out, and best of all, it involved a big score. Without hesitation, I told her I wanted in on the action. Then Roxy drops a bombshell. Says she's been thinking about me a lot. Says she's developed feelings towards me and wants to pursue them. I wouldn't even call myself bi-curious, but I saw the way she was looking at me and I knew I had an advantage. In this line of work, if you have an edge on someone, you use it. Even if it means breaking their heart. Roxy's plan involved 2 security guards who did courier work for a large bank. They did mostly small stuff, transport documents or an occasional deposit. But once a month, they stepped up to the big leagues and did payroll deliveries. Roxy had found out that this month, that day also fell on the same day of their weekly noon poker game. The guards like to be discreet about being involved in this poker game. They always parked their car in the back alleyway in the building where the game was held. I have no idea how their game went, but when they came back to their car, Roxy and I dealt them a bad hand. Roxy had told me this could be the big one. If this was going to be my payday, then it was time to get my hands dirty. We took care of the guards without any problems. Stupid bimbos. I'm guessing they were regretting their career choice. Roxy tells me she likes a woman in uniform, then asks me if I want to get rich. I like her thinking. The plan seems simple enough. Go to the bank, pick up the payroll the guards delivered, and leave. Stay cool, stay cool, stay cool, I tell myself. Meanwhile, my heart is beating like a jackhammer. Every bad scenario that could ever happen next is racing through my mind when something that I never anticipated occurs. Nothing happens. No questions, no concerns, no problems. Loot. Lots of it. Roxy was right. This was the big one. My partner in crime tells me she's excited and wants to celebrate our successful transaction. I'm more than happy to oblige. I tell her I have something perfect for her. Roxy had a lot going for her. She had brains and beauty, but she had a flaw. She was far too trusting. Roxy had consumed a sedative called chloral hydrate, most commonly known as the Mickey Finn. I could see it in her eyes, that look of being betrayed. The worst part about being lied to is knowing that you weren't even worth the trust. Her fault, I told myself. Compassion isn't allowed in this line of work. That made me feel better. That and a briefcase full of cash. Money can't buy happiness. It can, however, rent it. I found refuge in a tropical paradise. Hot sun, a cold drink, life was good. The problem thinking you're in heaven is that you don't remember your past life that was hell. I made the mistake of forgetting Roxy was smart, and no matter how big you think the world is, if someone wants to find you, they'll find you. I also forgot that hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. People pay for what they do, and still more for what they have allowed themselves to become. And they pay for it simply by the lives they have led.